Hi, I'm J.R. Lemon. I play Devin Wade on Madden's Long Shot.
I'm Scott Porter, a.k.a. Colt Cruz, the cruise missile.
And make sure you subscribe to what?
SportsHeads. Click that subscribe button, y'all. Come on.
Bring it.
One of the things also that we want to add to the show this week is the 2-minute drill, and Sam Morgan is bringing us that.
Hi guys, welcome to the 2-minute drill. I was going to give you 2 minutes of what my thoughts on fantasy were for game week 1. Starting off with probably the top performers. Top performers, Alex Smith, going there, leading the line against the Patriots in Foxborough. And then, wow, I mean, to come up with what he did, 368 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 28 completed passes out of the 35. Not much more you can do than that. 42 points for the week. That's big things from him. Then going on for me is the Eagles' defense. 4 forced turnovers, 1 touchdown. Unfortunately, just pipped the Baltimore Ravens defense, which cost me a couple of points as well in my game week. So bitterly disappointed on that one, but well done, Eagles. And then thirdly, my sleeper, who I had there in previous weeks, hopefully tuned in from that, is Sam Bradford. Again, led that Vikings offense very well, and they come out the blocks like they did, and how we predicted from last year as well. Now the rookies. Definitely the year of the running back for the rookies this year. No guesses who I'm going to mention right now. Kareem Hunt, 148 yards, a touchdown. Unbelievable stats from him. Again, a great week. And to think his first carry was a fumble. Good recovery, good mentality. Definitely #1 performer. Backing him up there is going to be Leonard Fournette and Dalvin Cook. Special mention probably to Fournette, who was the first Jacksonville running back to actually surpass 100 yards in game week 1. So, yeah, big things for them. And considering they only run the ball as well, he's probably going to be a big thing for them. Get him in your team if you haven't already, or if you can, that is. Thirdly, definitely team of the week. It's going to go out to the Kansas Chiefs. I think I briefly mentioned it there in the 2 spots there with Alex Smith and Kareem Hunt. To go there to Foxborough, stick 42 points back on the board. Wow, you know, I wasn't expecting it. I don't know if you guys were. If you did, then you guys need to start putting some money on it and start checking out these betting companies. I'm sure Simon's going to go through the spreads this week. But yeah, going to go out to Kansas Chief, and a special mention obviously Andy Reid. Cool plays were the cool playing. Sorry, was unbelievable, and hopefully they're going to do that again this week.
Big thanks for that, Sam. Good job out there hanging out on the 2-minute drill. But what about the fantasy football? You know, that's one of the things where, you know, so many people are into that fantasy thing right now, and we are as well. But how are we doing so far?
Well, let's go back to Sam first of all. Sam's fantasy team consists of Brady.
We started from the bottom up, huh?
We are starting from the bottom up, near enough. Brady had a terrible game against Kansas City. They played well for 3 quarters, but Brady only managed to get 10.68 points on the NFL fantasy this week. His total in the end was 51.98. And Kev, you were a pretty modest runner-up too, I have to say, 81.32.
So you say modest runner-up. So what does that mean?
Well, it means the bearded one gets the bearded one has to get the cakes.
Okay, he got it taken care of.
Baltimore helped me out. 25 points defense, beat Kansas City, beat Cincinnati 20-0.
I mean, it was a big week for some of the defensive. You had the Houston Texans, you know, going against them on the defensive side of the ball. You got a lot with that 10 sacks, you know, in that Cincinnati with Dalton. 4 interceptions, 5 sacks, you know, so you have so many things that were going on. Yeah, the Rams played. Wow. I mean, speaking of the Rams, let's look at this from the team of the week. You know, who's your view as a team of the week?
The team of the week, I've got to go with the Rams. I mean, yes, they're playing, you know, a very inexperienced. Well, Tolzie's not an inexperienced quarterback, but he's not the best quarterback in the world. And they brought in Jacoby Brissett from New England right at the last minute. Mm-hmm. He seemed to inject a bit of something, but it was late in the game that he helped Indianapolis. But the Rams are loaded on offense, and that must hurt you because half of those boys are your team.
Well, that's how it is. You know, you go somewhere else, you get the better opportunity. But for me, I'm not going to go against the Rams. I thought the Rams played a tremendous game, and also they played against an Indianapolis team. I don't care who the quarterback was. They had the uniform on that said the Indianapolis Colts. And that's who you're going against, is the team that has that uniform on. I thought Sean McVay had the team well prepared.
Yep.
But also the biggest thing for me is that with the Rams are not only in competition with who their opponent is, the Rams are in competition with the LA Chargers. So, so it's important. I mean, that's a big victory for them. LA Chargers end up losing. That's a big victory because you got a lot of people in LA that are on the fence. And people on the fence want to go a lot of times with the team that's winning, and that is a big, important victory for the LA Rams.
They're so shallow, some of these American fans, aren't they?
Oh yeah. That's all they are.
But it was a great start. McVay's got a lot of energy, brings a lot of youth, obviously. I mean, he's a couple of the players are older than he is, actually. But they brought in Wade Phillips as well, and that's a massive thing on defense. I mean, Greg Williams has gone, left them in great shape, to be fair, but Wade Phillips will certainly add something to them. And the two cornerbacks have both taken it to the house, pick sixes. A lot of the play was Indianapolis's problem. The offensive line is dreadful. They've got a lot of injuries, but even so, like you say, they're playing. They've got to play with pride. They didn't play with pride. They looked very out of sorts. The later the more it wore on, the worse they looked, to be fair.
And the Rams were the highest scoring team in Week 1 in the NFL. But what about that top rookie? Who you like is that top rookie from Week 1?
There are a lot. I mean, Sam's obviously mentioned a couple of them. I've gone with Leonard Fournette at Jacksonville.
Yep.
He's gone into a good situation there. They're getting things together. They've got a decent offensive line now. They will run the ball a lot. I mean, he had 100 yards, had a touchdown as well, and not on too many carries either. And his yards per run were good as well. He's going to have a very, very big future there.
Yeah, and Leonard Fournette, nice job. 100 yards, 26 carries, had 3 receptions for 26 yards. But I'm going the other side of the ball again because somebody has to look at defense. Okay, let's pay attention to the defense. I thought T.J. Watt had an outstanding game. 6 tackles, 2 sacks, an interception, and also he's playing in the shadow of his brother because he's always going to be looked upon, oh, that's JJ's little brother. So people are going to be checking him out to see how he comes out. Somebody has to look after defense. I guess that's my job and my responsibility here at SportsHeads. Hey, thanks for watching SportsHeads. Don't forget, you can subscribe to us on YouTube, but you can also hit us on Twitter, Instagram. We would love to hear from you. We're trying to take the program from next level to next level to next level. Enjoy.